Hey everybody, I'm Georgette.
And I'm William.
And this is Club 1901. Tonight we are at Epcot for the Flower and Garden Festival. We are going to try some of the food and take you along with us. Now it's time for a Club 1901 Disney Fun Fact. Did you know that Flower and Garden Festival started on March 1st and it goes all the way through July the 5th? We are in the Connection shop and I came across some of the Flower and Garden Festival merchandise, and check out these tumblers. They are super cute. They do have Figment on them. If they had Orange Bird and Snow White, I definitely would have had to pick that up. But how much are they? So they are $29.99 and this is what they look like. They do have hidden Mickeys though. There's one. It's super cute. They also have the Flower and Garden Festival Pandora charms. Hint, hint. Snow White. And the Crocs are super cute this year. And something I really like about the Crocs is they are not the normal like buttons that go on the Crocs, but they are actually part of the shoe, so they will not fall off. Super cute. In the Connection shops, they have a large collection of Sunbird merchandise, which is one of the mascots for this year's Flower and Garden Festival. Make sure you grab the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival 2023 Festival Passport as you come into the park. I have to say they did a really great job this year, and you can see behind us is one of the sponsors of this year's festival. They actually have 3 sponsors. One of them is Figment, Orange Bird, and of course Snow White. The front of the book is going to tell you about the topiaries and gardens, the outdoor kitchens, which is what we are going to be trying today. It also gives you information on the Garden Rocks concert series, which I'll show you in a moment. The festival merchandise, which they are selling out of extremely fast, and the Garden Graze tour. They also have fun stuff for kids this year. They have the scavenger hunt, which is the spikes pollination exploration. And during the Easter season, they are going to have the egg extravaganza scavenger hunt, which I think we are going to come back and do both of those. Topiaries this year, they have so many beautiful topiaries. They have the Disney Encanto with Maribel, Antonio, Isabella, and Luisa, which you saw at the beginning of the video. And of course, one of my favorite Disney princesses, Tiana, has made her appearance at Flower and Garden Festival this year. If you're wondering where all the garden destinations are, they have that listed for you this year. And as I mentioned earlier, they have the new merchandise for Flower and Garden. The mascots this year are Orange Bird, Snow White, and Figment. And I'm currently on the hunt for those Snow White ears, but they are sold out in the Connection shops. But a little pro tip, if you go over to Germany, which is Snow White's homeland, you may find them there. So if you scan this QR code on page 10 of your passport, that will tell you all of the artists that are coming to the Garden Rocks concert series. And on page 11, you have your emblems, which tell you all about the festival cuisine. So the strawberry is going to be your Garden Graze, so that's a part of the Garden Graze hunt. You have the 2 leaves, those are your plant-based items, and the G does not stand for Georgette, it stands for gluten and wheat friendly. And of course, the next few pages are just going to tell you all about the wonderful items at all of the food booths throughout the park. Something I really want to show you is the Garden Graze menu items. On the next to last page, it tells you all of those Garden Graze menu items, which is super convenient if you are looking to take care of that on your visit to Epcot. And the last page here that you see on your screen, that's where you are going to get those stamps so you can get that special treat at the end. We are officially starting off this year's Flower and Garden Festival by the port of entry. We are at the Honey Bistro, and we got the chicken and waffles and the honey peach cobbler freeze. The chicken and waffles has crispy honey braised chicken and honey sweet corn braised waffle with whipped honey butter and spicy honey. So that's what it looks like. And the honey peach cobbler freeze has a blueberry vodka, a streusel. Okay, so we're gonna try the chicken and waffle for you now. So I have the chicken, but I gotta get some waffle.
The southern thing, chicken and waffles. I'm northern, so I don't know what this is. Is it? Why would you mix breakfast with like a dinner?
I don't know. I'm from the south, so this seems normal to me. Is this a southern thing?
The waffle's all squished.
Okay, so for me, the waffle was more of a cornbread consistency type texture deal. The chicken was really good. Overall, it was a really good dish. I really liked it. What do you think?
You gotta mix the chicken with the waffle. Because if you don't, then you don't really get the full taste of what they're trying to sell. And I think that it tastes really good mixed together. I really do. What do you think? The syrup? The waffle?
There's no syrup.
There is. There's syrup right
That's honey butter.
What is that?
Honey butter. That's not syrup.
That honey butter tastes good. Oh, that's delicious. It's like a vodka float. Strudel. It's a strudel float vodka. Oh my gosh. You get some strudel, you get some float, you get some vodka. Oh, what a combination. It's delicious.
We are at the Fresh from Florida booth, and we got the grilled street corn on the cob. So there are actually two different ones. The first one has savory garlic spread and spicy corn chips. The second one has the savory garlic spread and plant-based cheese. So we got the second one. It is also a part of the garden graze. So we got our first stamp. Okay, so something really weird about me is I don't like to eat corn off of the cob. So we cut it off, and by we I mean that guy right there. So we're gonna try it for you now. Okay, so for me, the corn was really good. The garlic spread and the cheese, it was just all really good. But I love any kind of street corn. I think it's amazing.
She stole most of it. It was supposed to be half that she took, but she took most of it. But it was really good. It was a classic elote.
Next booth.
Yeah.
Okay, so from the brunch cot booth, we got the eggs Benedict,
which is mine.
And from the Farmer's Feast, I got the spice cake.
That looks delicious. The seasoning is really good. The toast is kind of cold, but overall the meal is pretty good, tasty. From the first bite I took, it's got everything that I like in it: the tomato, the egg, the toast. It's like a full breakfast. It being a Benedict and all. I like it. What about yours?
So for me, the spice cake was pretty good. The cream cheese frosting was not super heavy, it was light, and the pecans on top gave it a little extra texture, which is good. I definitely wouldn't eat it all. It's really sweet, but it's a good spice cake.
Tastes like average spice cake. Tastes like carrot cake without the carrot.
That's going to be it for today's video. This will obviously be part 1 of the Flower and Garden Festival. We will definitely be back to try more food. Thank you for hanging out with us today, and make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things Disney, and hit that thumbs up button. Until next time,